Hello, children. Today, let us understand the lesson, the desert, from the text, The Alien Hand. I'm sure most of you know what a desert is. A desert is a large area of land with scanty vegetation. This is a lesson packed with a lot of information about desert. Let us see how much we know about the deserts in India. Thar Desert, also known as the Great Indian Desert, is the largest desert in India. It is located in Rajasthan. It is the world's 17th largest desert. Ladakh is a cold desert in India. It lies in the Great Himalayas on the eastern side of Jammu and Kashmir. White salt desert of Kutch is one of the hottest deserts of India. It lies in the state of Gujarat. The popular belief about a desert is that it is an endless stretch of sand where no rain falls and therefore no vegetation grows. People believe that it is dry, hot, waterless, and without shelter. But this is not entirely correct. The desert can be a beautiful place. It is a home for a variety of people, animals, and plants. In case you have thought that a desert is a flat piece of dry land, you are mistaken. A desert may have mountains and hills. And have you heard about oasis? It is like a green island in the middle of a desert. It is a fertile spot in a desert where water is found. Trees and other plants around an oasis, and animals come to drink, eat the plants, and find shade. A desert may be hot like the Thar or cold like Ladakh. The main difference between a hot and cold desert is that a hot desert is battered by the hot sun, whereas the cold desert has ice and snow in the ground. Hot deserts are found around the tropics of Cancer and Capricorn. They are generally hot, sunny, and dry year round. Cold deserts are found in the Antarctic and Greenland, and they tend to feature cold, dry winters. Some deserts are almost totally without water. Sand dunes are found in such places. When sand gets blown around by the wind, it can pile up, forming a sand dune. They can be in different shapes and sizes. Dunes are always changing and they move in the direction that the wind blows. All creatures need water. The animals and plants in the desert are able to survive on less water. The camel, also known as the ship of the desert, can survive without water for many days. Now, how is it possible? This is because a camel can drink a lot of water at one time. You must be surprised to know that camels sweat very little, and so they can retain the water they drink for a long time. We sweat when it gets hot because we cannot stand high body temperature, but camels can stand high body temperature. Smaller desert animals fulfill their need for water from the moisture in the things they eat. Some of them eat animals and get the water they need from their meat. Those who don't eat meat eat plants and seeds. Thus, they get the water needed from plant juices. Now let us discuss about the plants found in the desert. In order for plants to survive in the desert, they have adaptations that allow them to collect and store water and moisture and prevent loss. The plants in the desert store water in their roots, stem, and leaves. Some of the desert plants have roots that grow deep enough in the ground that they are able to reach the water. Small spiny leaves of the desert plants prevent evaporation, helping them to retain moisture. Some plants have glossy leaves that will reflect the sun's rays, which also help them retain moisture. The cactus is an example of a plant found in deserts. In our cities and villages, the climate is humid. The moisture in the air acts like a blanket. It protects the earth from the hot rays of the sun. So, the earth is not very hot during the day. The same cover doesn't let the heat go out during the night. So, the earth is not very cold during the night. Thus, the variation in temperature during the 24 hours is not much. Since there is no such cover in the desert, there is much variation between the day and night temperature there. The temperature rises rapidly during the day. In the same way, it falls during the night. To conclude, let us not look upon deserts as useless parts of the earth just because they are hot and dry. They are an important part of nature's great plan. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share, subscribe, and comment for suggestions.